welcome back to Hookist. I'm Marty Jean. I'm gonna wreck my guitar. We're in the middle of a song called Life is Short, and you guys have been submitting lots of beautiful lyrics. This is about my 15th attempt at filming this video because I say every other word this week for some reason. But this week's lyric submissions, lots of great lines. I loved that you guys took that direction about coming up with an action word and just ran with it. There were lots of great submissions that did that, so I appreciate that. Moving on, this song is just so parallel to what is happening in my life right now. I know stop saying I know that I told you guys early on that I had some family with health issues, and that was kind of what sparked the idea. But to dig into that a little more, within the past year, both of my parents have been diagnosed with cancer, and most recently my dad had been diagnosed with throat cancer, but then we found a couple of other spots. So he had a biopsy yesterday. We're waiting to find out what the results are of that. But the reason it is important for this song is just because I'm looking at mortality, which is a heavy word for a Tuesday morning, but in a way that I've never had to face before. And I'm really lucky to have lived a long time and not had to confront something like that. But it's just making me think about, how limited our time is and how precious it is. Also, a person that I went to high school with passed away unexpectedly over the weekend, and it just really puts things in focus about the way that we use our time. So thank you for being part of this song with me. It is a sincere effort, and it comes from genuine feelings on my part because that's how I like to write. And I think that those are the kind of songs that are important. So I know you guys can probably relate from stories in your own lives, and I'm glad that we're doing this together. Okay, before I tell you this week's winner, we left off at the second line of the chorus last week. I'm going to tell you some honorable mentions, and I'm looking at my laptop over here, and my dog is panting casually in the floor, so maybe I'll show you him before we're done. This week, the honorable mentions that I had, just because, I know that you guys are working hard and you're thinking a lot and you're submitting some great stuff. I can't pick everything, obviously, so I want you to know that I am looking at it all. And I did not use Dance Every Dance, which both Keith Curtis and Lovey Dasa had submitted in part of a lyric. And that's another thing that's interesting to me, this hive mind that we're all of now. I'm getting lots of similar concepts and lines, and that doesn't surprise me at all because we're working toward this common goal. At this point, we all kind of know where the song is headed, but it's just cool to see that you guys are on the same page. So all you co-writers out there doing a good job with each other. So what I liked about Dance Every Dance is that it did keep that action, but it's also sort of a nice big picture thing. And Greg Litt had Count Every Star, again, just a visual action thing. And Patricia also had Count Stars, but had Walk Through Wild Roses, which I thought was a really nice alliteration and a pretty thought. All of those were cool, and there were so many more. I screenshot all the things that I think might work, and I probably have 75 screenshots that I was sifting through, trying to figure out what I was going to write next with you guys. So if I didn't mention you specifically, that doesn't mean you weren't one of the people that I screenshotted. We would literally be here all day if I told you every single one. So having said that, we're going to move on to the winners for this week. And exciting, we're almost done with the chorus, but scary, the line that we're missing is going to be the most critical one of the whole song. It is a very short space, but it's really, really important. So I'll explain why that is here momentarily. The line that we left off was, I'll say the I love yous I don't want to miss. And moving forward, the line that I picked was from Steve Huff, so congrats, Steve. Take all the chances that I never did. And I loved that. That's such a massive thought, and this chorus is our main idea So we really want to encompass all those big concepts. And I also did see that Renee 814 and Jane Sachs had lyrics that included, like Renee had "I'll take more chances" and Jane had "take every chance." So I did see that, guys, and the reason Steve is the winner of that line is, like, I specifically used word for word what he said, but you guys again are thinking alike, and that's great. The line after that is coming from Lovey DeSaw. Lovey's line was, "Let go of heartache to love and forgive," and I thought the "let go" was a really great thought to put in this chorus. I did not use the word heartache because we used "With My Heart Wide Open" in the pre-chorus right before that. So what I picked was "let go of the hurt and hold on to the joy," because again, we're keeping this like big ideas. And the line after that came from Kayla, and Kayla's lyric was something that "pull the ones closer to me with this." There was something that kept coming back to that, pulling people closer, because that's really what this is all about. So I used that idea from Kayla, and the line is, "and I'll pull you closer than I ever have before." So I'm going to sing this to you, and I will sing the space that we have for next week, and then I'm going to tell you why that is going to be so important. Let me start with the pre-chorus so that it's not diving into a big loud chorus and shocking you. But here we go. All right. So life is short, pre-chorus, chorus. So I'll live this moment with my heart wide open, and I'll say the I love yous I don't want to miss. Take all the chances that I never did. Let go of the hurt and hold on to the joy, and I'll pull you closer than I ever have before. Da, 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 da. But life is short. Okay, so we're missing that very brief little da na 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 na. But this is the money line. This is the big idea of the whole song. What it is, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to come up with. But I know I said originally the thing that was swirling around my brain was like the love is forever but life is short. But that's the general notion. There are some things that go on, but our time is limited. So what we say right before this "life is short" has to be the "but," the blah, 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 but life is short. So that's where we are. You have a ginormous task in front of you to get something that fits in, to get something that fits in that tiny little space, but make it really a big idea and really important. So I will leave you to it. I am traveling a little bit this week, but I'm going to try to check back in a little more frequently just to see what's going on with you guys. And I appreciate you. Good luck. Gary. Gare Bear. Gare. Hey. Gary. Stop ignoring me. That was rude. He totally just burned me.